Yo, what is up everybody? This is Lexio and I got another gameplay of Lexio the Duelist here. Real quickly, I'm going to go ahead and show you this quick deck profile I want to do. My friend sent me this his deck earlier today, and actually, this deck is really freaking fun to play, honestly, and it's really good too. I mean, he used this against me many times before and I lost against it, and now I know why. I mean, look at this shit. He got 3 Eye of Timaeus, 3 E-Calls, and 3 Reinforcement Armies, and if you don't know already, it synergizes around Dark Magician, of course, and Elemental Hero Prisma. I mean, as long as you have Prisma in your hand or on the field, and you have Dark Magicians, to throw in the graveyard, you can make amazing plays, and I'm about to show you that today, hopefully. So I'm going to go ahead and start this Duelist challenge up. In the last episode we did Rex Raptor and his Rise of the Evilsaur, which went pretty well actually. In this one, we're going to do Seto Kaiba and the Wrath of the Dragon. So, this should be a perfect duel, honestly, because it's Dark Magician versus Blue Eyes. I mean, who doesn't remember the iconic battle Yugi and Kaiba had many, many, many times? So, let's go rock. I'm definitely going to go second. Yeah, I'm going to show y'all, hopefully. And also, I'm going to try to point out some threats Kaiba's Wrath of the Dragon has. If you're doing this, if you're not using the deck I'm using, or if you're using whatever type of deck that you have, you probably want to play the game a little bit more, like let's say up to the 5D campaign, unless you bought some of the DLC pack or DLC cards, or if you know exactly what you're doing, then by all means go ahead and do what you do. But like certain cards you gotta watch out for that he'll probably bring on the field is like Totem Dragon, that's one of them. Maiden with Eyes of Blue, that's one of the biggest ones or threats you gotta watch out for. I'm gonna go ahead and set all 3. We really can't make plays this turn, even though we do have Eye of Timaeus and Mission Girl and Warlock here. But oh shit, that's not good. So immediately, yeah, he's able to bring out Blue Eyes as fast as I'm able to bring out my Dark Magician, really. So I think this is gonna be an interesting matchup. Although, what the fuck was that? Something like just snap. The fuck. Alright, so now we're about to start having some fun here. Alright, so we're gonna get Prisma. Prisma is going to become Dark Magician. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Well, actually, it kind of does. You gotta be careful not to pick the Dark Magician Girl one, because that's not what we're trying to do here. So we're gonna go with Dark Magician. Now that I am the Dark Magician here, I can do 2 things. I could, turn into Dark Eradicated Warlock, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go Eye of Timaeus. So transform our Dark Magician here into Dark Paladin. Reason why I'm going Dark Paladin is because, for obvious reasons, he has dragons and the power to negate shit is gonna come in handy. So, with the ability to negate shit, I can stop Kaiba in his tracks for a lot of stuff that he wants to do, which is crazy shenanigans, really. So I'm gonna go ahead and reborn our Dark Magician from the graveyard. No, I don't want to change it. Wait, can I? No, it's once per turn. Okay, I thought I was gonna. Yeah. So now that I have Dark Magician on the field, I can throw him back in the graveyard and bring out our Warlock here. So now we have that. I mean, I can always reborn Dark Magician, but I was gonna save this for just in case. We don't know what's gonna happen yet. So we'll go ahead and attack this Blue Eyes White Dragon here. To beat his deck, really, you just need cards that are, stronger than that. Anything that can run over Blue Eyes White Dragon. So you gotta find cards that can, overrun a 3,000 attack monster, really. Totem Dragon, if that's in the graveyard, he's more than likely gonna bring it back with his effect. Or not. Okay. I mean, you're in the clear once you have a monster that's over 3,000 attack, fighting his Wrath of the Dragon deck. I could summon Dark Magician Girl, but No, I think it's straight. Let's go call the Haunted. Yeah. Let's go call the Haunted. Alright. Yeah, that card's really no threat to me at all. Oh, the same one. Oh man. Damn, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this deck is really fun. And it's really good too. As you can see, like, my monsters here are just so overwhelmingly powerful. Like, I mean, good thing with Dark Palette, he keeps getting stronger because of the dragons in the graveyard and on the field. But like, if Kaiba really wanted to, he can. There's some threats you got to look out for. I'm not sure if he's gonna summon it in this game. It's probably a Blue Eyes or an 8-star dragon. It has to be. You got to really watch out for a Thunder End Dragon because that shit. Oh my god. That shit is its effect is pretty nasty. It all it takes is just 2 8-star dragons that are normal. Actually, I don't know if they have to be normal, but I know they have to be 8-star dragons. I know that for sure. And when his effect pretty much is he discards a material from, you know, the Exceed summon, and he gets to nuke your field, and it's crazy. So now I have, yo, yeah, it's over. Like, bro, it's over. Yeah, it was blue. Oh, okay. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not gonna sit around and have him, you know, draw that dark hole or whatever he likes to draw to get rid of your monsters. But that's pretty much it. I already beat Kaiba before, and I have enough time to go through his deck and show you what I'm talking about. I mean, of course, once you beat him, you unlock his deck recipe. I'm going to show you right now. No. Let's go. Yeah. Kaiba's around here somewhere. There we go. Oh, it's alphabetical order. Okay, so that means it's going to be at the very bottom then. Alright, so this is his deck recipe right here. Wrath of the Dragon. So, when you're dueling against his Duelist challenge, you really have to watch out for these cards I'm about to show you. This is the main one, Maiden with Eyes of Blue. Don't attack this card unless you know you have a backup plan to get ready to fight his Blue Eyes, because on his next turn, like once you end your turn and you don't have anything that can stop his Blue Eyes, because this is what it does. When this card is targeted for an attack, you can negate the attack, and if you do, change the battle position of this card. Then, you can special summon one Blue Eyes Dragon from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Let me repeat that again. Hand, deck, or graveyard. So, really, the only way to stop this is if you banish Blue Eyes Dragon. And, you know, of course, bottom shit, but it's very dangerous. And what he can do on his next turn is synchro summon, you know, Maiden with Eyes of Blue with, you know, Blue Eyes Dragon, and he'll make Azure Silver Eyes Dragon. And you don't want to see this on the field, on his side of the field, because if you see this shit, look what it does. When this card is special summon, Dragon type monsters you currently control cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. Targeted or destroyed by card effects until the end of the next turn. And then once per turn during your standby fights, you can target one normal monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Normal monster, that means any one of these normal monsters that he has. You see how powerful they are? And if he really wanted to, he could bring Flammable Guard and then have, you know, he could bring out 3. And then at that point, you're essentially screwed. And then same thing with Thunder End Dragon. I mean, 2 level 8 normal monsters. Okay, so I was right. Once per turn, you can detach one Exceeds material monster from this card, destroy all monsters on the field. So, you just gotta, you know, play it safe. If you can, use a lot of removal cards. I mean, he doesn't really have a scary back row, except for, you know, maybe he'll put Silver's Cry and Call the Haunted. So he's always gonna have, you know, that sort of recycle type of not archetype, but like, if you get what I'm saying, like it's very dangerous. Also, watch out for Decoy Dragon, because if he has enough high level monsters like Blue Eyes and Trihorn Dragon and stuff like that in his graveyard, he'll like if you attack into this, it's gonna make that attack go into his his blue eyes or whatever, and then that monster's gonna be on the field, and you're pretty much gonna screw yourself over. So you gotta play this. You gotta play him very safe. Go ahead and throw like a lot of like probably magic jammers if you have access to that, or a lot of cards that it can negate spell cards, because that's his main source right now. He's able to bring out blue eyes quickly to the field. So that's the best advice I can offer to counter him. If you really need to, you can go ahead and use ban cards. Me personally, I don't really use ban cards, but if you're struggling and you really want to get this achievement and you really want to beat Kaiba and Wrath of the Dragon, then by all means go right ahead and use what you can and take him out. But that's pretty much the advice I have for y'all. I want to thank y'all for watching though. Really appreciate you made it to this far at the end of my video. Just starting out, so my content isn't the greatest at this moment, but it only gets better. Go ahead and subscribe if you really like what I have to bring to the table. Like this video if you really did enjoy it, and go feel free to follow my Twitter. I'm gonna put it in the description because I'm usually active on Twitter like all the time.